Hey Gemini, what's up? Welcome to your weekly reading. I hope you're having a gorgeous day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. You guys are amazing. Just thank you for tuning in. We're gonna see what's happening, what you need to look out for this next week, what Spirit has to tell you, what's coming your way, etc. You know the drill, Gemini. If this reading helps or resonates, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below on how you can book. And yeah, we're gonna see what messages need to come through for you. If you're watching this when I've uploaded this in the early Wednesday morning, I hope you have a gorgeous, beautiful freaking day. I hope that today is a great one, and you know, hopefully this reading just sweetens things up for you. And yeah, I'm just thankful that you're here. So we're gonna get into this. Let's get into this. Enough with the talking. What's going on for Gemini for this next week, the next 7 days? Show me clearly, what do my Geminis need to know or look out for, be aware of? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for my beautiful Gemini? I love it. Starting off with the gorgeous zebra. Why am I saying gorgeous? Like, this is the third time I said it. I mean, I love that word, but like, it's making me cringe now that I've said gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Like, maybe you say that word a lot, and if so, I'm picking up on your energy. Because I don't know why I've been saying it so much. The vibes just be that dang pretty. Because we got the swan, we got the golden egg. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Okay. We have the rabbit, the otter, and the dragon at the bottom there. Let me explain to you. So, Gemini, you have these amazing ideas that you're sitting on. You need to take some sort of action on it, okay? You guys have been sitting sweet. You guys have been just hanging. You've been hanging tight. You've been just like nestling your little egg, letting it grow, letting it incubate, letting it just marinate. You've been sitting on some ideas, letting it marinate, because you know it's going to hit harder when you let it sit in the fridge, you know? Like you're marinating a steak or whatever. It always tastes better when you just give it time to rest. So you've been giving something time to rest. There's been some ideas. There's been some thoughts. This is about like your creativity, I feel. Okay, we have the swan and the zebra. These both cards represent creativity. This represents amazing ideas of expansion. And like, you've been sitting on something, okay? You've been thinking about something. This is about expanding, taking some sort of risk, taking some sort of bold move, or making some sort of like life-changing decision. For some, this could be about travel. For some, this could be about moving. For some, this is about like, you know, your career or like life purpose here, okay? But you've been sitting on it, waiting for the green light, waiting for the go-ahead, waiting for the right opportunity. And in the meantime, as you've been just kind of sitting, chilling, and just like waiting for the moment, waiting for the time to shine, that's where your brain, your ego starts to kick in. You start doubting, or you start worrying like, maybe this isn't for me, or maybe what if it doesn't work out, or what if it's taking too long, or what if I miss out on the opportunity, or what if I mess this up? Like, you know, the fears, right? The rabbit comes out when there's like fears, restlessness, nervousness. You're feeling anxious. You might be feeling put on the spot for some of you. Maybe because things are going so good, things are going amazing. You're you know, fear starts to kick in. Oh, what goes up must come down. That's bullshit. You just gotta stay in alignment, babes. As long as you stay in alignment, things are gonna just continue to skyrocket and get higher and higher and higher. The more you elevate, the better it's going to become. The better it gets, the better it gets, right? So if you have that expectation, like, oh no, something bad's gonna happen, boom, yeah, because you attracted it. You kind of called it. You kind of. So not to say, oh, you have a negative thought, immediately it's going to come into your life, it's going to come to fruition. No, but just try your best not to go down that avenue. Try your best to redirect, okay? Just practice mindfulness. Spirit just really wants you to get out of your own way, get out of your own head, and just trust that like good things are coming your way and that you deserve it, right? You deserve it. Oh, well, last time something good happened, this happened, and all of a sudden it went to shit. Things are different now. Okay, it was meant to happen to bring you to where you are today, but things are different. This is part of the journey that you're on. You had to release a lot of crap here, Vulture, yeah. Change your perspective, definitely taught you a lot. This is different, though. This is different, okay? And you deserve to be happy, and you're finally at this place in your life, which, by the way, we have double spirit showing up in your reading. Double. there's only 7 of these cards in this entire deck. There's like 64 cards, and there's double spirit energies. Like, you're so freaking protected by your angels, by your spirit team, and whoever you pray to, just energy source, right? There's a lot of divine energetic protection around you, and you guys deserve to be happy. So stop taking it away from yourself, because some of y'all are just like self-sabotaging. Get out of your own freaking way this week, okay? Let the blessings come in. Now let's get a little bit, what have I missed here? There's something with the Swan and the Golden Egg. There could be some situation that you're reflecting on, or there's like a situation, a person, event, a time of your life that's like weighing on your mind, and this is kind of like bringing up some of the stuff around your heart, around your emotions, around your feelings, your love. There could be something about that's being brought up, or you're reflecting on, or it's being brought up around this time. Now we are heading into eclipse season, so the vibes, the emotions, the energy might be feeling a lot more intense, especially if you have any Aries or Libra placements. You might be feeling it even more since this eclipse is kind of taking place in we have the new moon eclipse in Aries coming up next week. So even just like about yourself, how you identify yourself, how you see yourself, the relationship you have with yourself, self-love, that kind of stuff. Anyways, the overall vibes though, I do see you guys just really like branching out, stepping into your uniqueness, stepping into your authenticity, removing restrictions, removing limits, limiting beliefs, and really just believing in yourself, believing that you are deserving and like of nothing but the best. So it's a really pretty energy. Like, and the swan, right? The swan is such a beautiful animal to begin with. And so swans, right? They be laying eggs. Ooh, the golden goose. Isn't that like the golden goose, the golden egg, something about isn't that like a children's story or like a fable or something about a golden egg? I should know this, but I don't, y'all. I don't. I swear it is though. I'm gonna look at, if I remember, I probably won't remember. I better remember. I'll make the title something about the golden egg. The goose who laid the golden egg or something like that. That sounds kind of catchy. Yeah, I swear that's a fucking, excuse my French. That's definitely some sort of children's book, but I can't remember because there's so many, and like, I just don't remember. That shit's in my archives. Like, it's not relevant to me at all. But yeah, there's like a golden goose chase? Dude, this is a swan, not a goose, but like, why am I getting geese? Are you on the goose chase for this golden idea? Like, and that's funny because the zebra is all about like expansion and travel and adventure. So it's like, are you on some sort of like wild goose chase? Is that how it feels? Like you're chasing after some sort of idea or some sort of thing or even a person, like, and just like a wild hunt. Like, that is some funny vibes I'm picking up from you, Gemini. Alright, I'm going to be using this new deck. It's just a traditional tarot, traditional Rider-Waite, but like, it's in this gold foil. Just giving a heads up, it is super reflective. It won't do as much justice. I've said this like a billion times, but, not a billion times, I'm being dramatic, but yeah, camera doesn't do justice on the cards, but we are here for the message, not really the picture. That comes second, so just trust me. I'll try my best to show the cards, but you don't need to complain about it. If you can't see the cards, oh freaking well. Alright, Gemini, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on for you for this next week, the next 7 days. What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week? What do my Geminis need to know or be aware of, look out for? Show me clearly any insights of Gemini for this next week. Wow, that was fast. Whoa, this card almost slipping on my head. Okay, well, we starting off strong with the Death card, Scorpio energy coming out. So, starting off with a bang. Significant changes, definitely. But let's get specifics, please. Something is shifting. The Lovers, this could be about a partnership, a soulmate connection. It definitely is a relationship, and it's involving a commitment of yours. And there's your energy, Gemini. So you're right in tune, in alignment, in Loon. What? What's going on for Gemini? What's going on for Gemini for the week ahead? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Some of y'all, I gotta just throw this out there. For some of you, if you're thinking about making a big purchase, you might want to wait. I'm kind of getting the sense like you might regret it. Okay, with Death, the Lovers, and Five of Pentacles, I'm just kind of sensing that there could be possible loss. We'll see. We're going to pull more cards. But when this Five of Pentacles coming out, I'm kind of sensing there could be something about loss here. So if you're thinking about making some purchase on a big ticket item or making some sort of like investment, you might want to wait. I'm just giving you a heads up. You might want to wait, okay? Because it looks like it might end in loss. Not trying to scare you, but I would recommend maybe just save your money at this moment. Okay, just for this next week or so. Let me get some more details on this though, because things can change. Maybe this is saying like if you've been struggling financially, there's a shift in that. Maybe you have a new job opening. But let me see. I also see if you're in like a relationship where you're feeling like ignored, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling kind of like pushed aside or not a priority, that might be the cause of an end of a relationship. If you resonate with that, where you feel like you're just not appreciated or you're not seen, or you just don't feel like you and your person are on the same terms or same page, same wavelength, if you're suspecting like things aren't going to work out, this might be the week where you pull the plug. That's for somebody though. If that's something you've been thinking about, if that's something that you've been thinking of, like, I need to be free from this thing, this person, this situation, this job, this environment, this fill in the blank, then this week might be the time where you pull the plug, or you call it quits, or you move in a different direction, or like you decide to like free yourself from something, because ultimately the zebra is all about freedom. So that could be it. But let's keep it going. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have Magician showing up reverse here. Is this like an avenue that you were once closed off to that you're now reconsidering? You're reconsidering some sort of offer that you had once rejected or turned down. What's at the bottom? Ooh, these cards are slippery. With Strength, Leo energy, King of Pentacles, Hierophant, King of Wands. Could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Taurus and fire energy. We have a lot of major arcana showing up in your reading, Gemini. So this is a significant time for you. What's going on? Venus moved into your sign. So you might have some sort of shifts in some relationships. Let me see here. I'm just like, where do I even begin? Because I see you're really trying your best to like remain strong and in control and in your strength. And I know you can't really see the cards. The camera does not do justice, okay? But Strength, King of Pentacles here. You're trying your best to like keep your composure. Definitely showing up more in this king masculine vibe, even with the Hierophant here. It's just like you're really showing up with this like tough kind of appearance, like that nothing gets you down, or nothing is like you're solid. You're showing up here solid here. So I'm wondering like about this change that's happening here with Death. This might be involving, like, for some, this is with the Hierophant, this is representing marriage or commitment. There's like some sort of shakeup. It's like two negatives and two positives. They just don't work. Even like when you talk about, a magnet, right? Talk about magnets here. Maybe you're feeling no longer attracted to someone or something. Maybe you're, like it feels like there's some sort of change of mind. But let me change. Let's see, because there's like, I'm picking up on so many different messages and like not like one concrete storyline, and this reading kind of feels a little scattered. So I'm gonna try my best to like translate this. I do see the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. You taking your work, your money, your finances and career more serious this week. So you might be really more focused in like your work. Trying to just like get a lot done, accomplish, and be productive. I definitely see this week ahead you being very productive, really just like head in your work, okay? Maybe you got some important deadlines coming up, and it's kind of like crunch time. I do see, even again with the King of Wands and the Hierophant, kind of similar vibes, where it's just like what you set your mind to, you will accomplish, you will achieve, you will get done with dignity, with strength, with courage, and with grace. Like, that's just what I hear. Okay, so go with it. But yeah, for some reason with this Page of Pentacles and the Magician reverse, and this is with the Five of Pentacles, it's like I'm feeling like there could be something that you're rejecting or turning down, or a lost opportunity, or an opportunity that you lost out on before, it's like maybe coming back around. What is this about? Maybe you're not having much faith in some sort of direction or path or person or an offer that's coming in. Like here, right, we got this Page of Pentacles, but with the Magician reverse, it's telling me that there's doubt here. You're having some sort of second guessing, like you're second guessing something. Is that what's coming to an end with death? That is so trippy. Like, these cards, man, this is something else. Regardless, however this applies, there will be some sort of change about a commitment. The commitment's coming out twice here, Hierophant and the Lovers. And it's a pretty big deal. So let's just look into that. Like, let's just clarify, get more detail about, like, what is changing? What is this commitment / how is this going to unfold? Like, I'm so, like, what's going on? What's happening? I mean, you're going to need to be strong. You're needing to be patient here. And you're needing to be, like, logical and practical. And it's like there is some sort of action you do need to take here, okay? This week for you, it's not about sitting and waiting and letting things come to you. It seems like this week you're going to be the one needing to, like, rise up, step up, and make some sort of moves, okay? 3 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. In like a balanced manner, in like a, you know, a strategic way. So with this 3 of Wands, that's like taking action, but this isn't like rush, okay? So whatever action you're taking this week, whatever choices or changes that you might be making this week, whatever commitments you might say yes or reject, take your time and don't rush into anything. Really, like, just kind of see things play out, okay? So let's look into let me look into death. Okay, so what is changing? What is dying? What is fading out for Gemini this next week? Show me clearly. Again, we're heading into eclipse season. It's going to be a significant time. The storyline that's, like, playing out in your life, it's going to play a significant role the next 6 months. Like, come back to this 6 months from now. I mean, maybe, right? Like, even put this down in your notes or something. Like, maybe what we're talking about right now, 6 months from now, it's like completely different, or like because of this one thing or this change, it's like completely alters the path that you're on, or sense of direction is changing. Like something, it feels like it's, even if it's small right now, even if it feels like it's insignificant or like no relevance at all, or like, okay, whatever, this person quit this job, okay, and it doesn't affect me, but it might not affect you directly, but like later on it might. So dude, okay, let me look into death for Gemini. Is my deck upside down? Nope, just checking. Okay, tell me about death. What is this about? Hierophant reversed and the the Hermit. Hierophant reversed and the Hermit reversed. Virgo and Taurus energy. So we have a lot of earthiness coming through. This is change to structure for sure. When we're bringing that earth element into what's changing, this is telling me that this is about some sort of structure. Okay, Hierophant definitely represents structure, tradition. When it's reversed, it's like, you know, breaking away from the rules. It's like this is some sort of like complete flip. This could even be talking about separation, endings. Like if you're in a marriage where you're unhappy, you're like, I gotta be free from this bitch. I gotta be free from this contract. I gotta be free from this thing. So some of y'all, like, even like if you live somewhere, like you've signed like a lease, maybe it's like you're breaking the lease sooner, or like you're like, I gotta go, like I don't care what the payout is. Like it can even be with your phone. Although I will just say, if you're like doing anything in regards to like making purchases technology wise, you might want to wait. Oh, especially if you're buying a car, you might want to wait, because we are in pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. Not necessarily the best time to be making those kinds of purchases. So I'm just saying, if you can't like wait, obviously you got to live your life. You got to do what's best. You know, read the fine print. Don't just like jump into anything. But if you can wait a little bit, you might want to. You don't have to, but I'm just giving you a little heads up. Like, just make sure you read the fine print. You don't get sucked into some sketchy deal and get like scammed or something like that. I'm gonna get more for this. I can tell though, with these changes that might be occurring this week or so, you might be experiencing some stress or worries, anxieties. You might be feeling emotional. Okay, tell me about death. What is changing for Gemini? What is this shift? What's ending? Okay, Prince of Swords. So this is quick. This is sudden. This is fast. What else can you tell me about death? What is changing? It could be news. Okay, 10 of Swords. Well, this is definitely an ending. When the 10 of Swords come out, this is it. Like, this is something is over. You're pulling the plug on something. It is over. It's done. It's abrupt. This is, I mean, the worst is over. It can't get any worse than this. If you look at it that way. I can't help but feel like you're the one initiating this, though, with the Hermit reverse. Like, you, after a period of reflection, after a period of going inwards, kind of like this one, the golden egg that I was talking about earlier, right? In this reflective, kind of going inwards, there's some things on your mind, some things on the heart, and you're like thinking about your freedom here, and you're like, you know, staying in this place, this relationship, this job, this thing, like I don't feel free, or I don't feel like I'm living up to my fullest potential or my most authentic self, whatever, fill in the blank. So Hermit reverse, that's like, for me, you coming out of this period of introspection after doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflecting, a lot of preparing. Boom, you're coming out of that, and you're like, okay, boom, here's the paper, sign the divorce, or here's my 2 weeks notice, I'm quitting, bye. Like, you know, you're making some sort of abrupt change, you're calling it quits, or like, you're definitely calling the shots on something, but I'm saying like something is ending, and it's about some sort of commitment here. Can we look into this, lovers? For some, this is about a partnership. You just hit a brick wall, and you just can't see yourself with this person anymore. Like, you know, whatever this is, you just don't see yourself, you don't see it part of your future, it just doesn't align with you any longer, and that's okay, right? As you change, as you grow, your wants, your needs, your desires, and it all changes, and that's what happens, right? That's okay. So no hard feelings. Talking about the Lovers for Gemini, can you tell me about this commitment that's like changing? So yeah, for some, this is like temporary loss. It is a loss, but it's also a gain, if you can somehow wrap your brain around that. It might be hard to at the moment. Tell me the Lovers for Gemini, the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, the page is turning. Flipping to the next page. Thank you. Next. All right. Tell me about the Lover. Okay, that is too many. But 5 of Swords did try to pop out. Yeah, you're like letting something go. It's like very destructive. 6 of Swords reversed. I see you possibly coming back to this, though. I gotta be honest, like, I do see that there's a possibility, like, you going back or returning to this. And especially if you're experiencing this ending during Mercury retrograde, it probably will come back around down the line somewhere. There will be loose ends that you gotta clean up. So it might be over for now, but it's like to be continued, or the saga continues later on. So I do see that there's a possibility of this, like, it's not like it's over, but if you wanted to like come back to this at a later time, I see that there could be an opening for that, like, if that's something you wanted. You got your free will, right? Talking about the Lovers for Gemini. So this could be impacting family. This could be impacting, again, this is about some sort of structure in your life. Something that is part of your day-to-day life, or something that's very important or significant to you, or your routine, or the people that are near or close to you. This could be some sort of shift that is happening. It might not even be exactly in your life necessarily, Gemini, but this could be someone that you're connected to. Like, especially since it's showing up with the Lovers. We're clarifying the Lovers here. So maybe this ending isn't necessarily you. It could be your partner. It could be your friend. It could be someone very close to you. It could be a family member that might be going through some sort of significant change, and you might have to be the pillar of support here. I am seeing that for some of you. You might, like, maybe there's someone who's gonna, you might need to, like, someone might be asking for money, or like asking for a place to stay, or like asking for your support here. You might reject it. With the Magician reverse, you might be like, sorry, like, I can't help you, I gotta save myself, I'm barely floating, right? Like, that's for some of you. And so you do need to, like, if you're in that position, you do need to establish your boundaries. But if you have room to help, or like spread your support, obviously do that. It'll come back to you too, like what you put out, what you get. But yeah, that's interesting. So this is definitely like the change that's occurring. It's in some sort of like long-term structure, something that's like stable in your life. Something's ending, but like, how is this unfolding? Like, are you losing a job? I hope not. But like, we go from the 10 of Pentacles to then the 5. That's a loss, dude. Not to scare you at all. At all. We're going to keep pushing forward. This reading might be a little bit longer, okay? But I just want to make sure that, like, we get the full scope. I don't want to leave this reading off on, like, a bad note. I want to make sure that, like, whoever's listening, we get you the clarity that you need. But can we get a little bit of insight on this 5 of Pentacles here? Just, why is this 5 of Pentacles here for Gemini for this week ahead? Talk about this 5 of Pentacles. If you're struggling, because the 5 of Pentacles is a struggle card, I do see help is on the way. We go from the 5 of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. So there's like an opportunity to get stuck out of, you might be feeling stuck in the mud, right? You might be feeling kind of stuck or limited, or like you're backed up into a corner. But I just want to say, if you're in that position, or you find yourself in this position in the near future, if you're in it right now, there will be some sort of like solution, okay? You right now, Magician reverse, you're maybe not able to see that at the moment, or you might be having doubts, or you're feeling a little bit scared, or, you know, but I do see that there was going to be some sort of like solution or like alternate path, okay? But can we just get a little bit of insight on this? So 7 of Pentacles, this is where you're needing to really like think before you react, or think before you make a move, or like don't be impulsive here. Because it's like when this shakeup happens, or when this shift happens, or when this end is happening, it's like you might just have the impulse to like just go, or like be reckless, or like do something crazy, or like react like initially and make some sort of move, or even like reach out or say something, or I don't know. But Spirit is saying, before you take action, think, wait, hold on, wait, because there might be something that comes in that you're just not seeing at the moment. Tell me this 5 of Pentacles. Oh my god, Judgment. Yeah, divine orchestration here. So this is happening. You're gonna see things clearly. Ace of Swords at the bottom, 6 of Wands, King of Wands reversed. There's some frustration, but I do see you like rising from this struggle. So this is like divinely orchestrated, some sort of like loss. It is temporary, or it's like, it's just like, it's to put you into the right direction, or push you into what is actually in alignment for you, okay? So let me look into this Page of Pentacles, Magician reverse, and then I'm not going to bother clarifying the bottom. But yeah, Page of Pentacles, Magician reverse for Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, seems like it's a bit of a intense week for whoever I'm reading for. This might just be a real specific reading for somebody. Might not be for everybody. But whoever this is for, I'm sending you so much love your way. Just like, it's going to be okay. I have faith it's all working out for you, and like the divine has a plan. And remember, okay, this deck does not want shuffle, so I'm gonna assume it's ready. I don't know what I was gonna say. Sorry, Gemini, cut myself off. Tell me the Page of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. There might be someone like a mother figure or feminine energy coming in, adding some sort of emotional support here. I feel that there's gonna be some sort of like ease of your worries or emotional things that are going on, like, you know, in regards to this ending or change that's happening. Your emotions probably all out of the place, right? But there's going to be some sort of news or offer or like gesture or support that like kind of calms you down. Also just like you needing to follow and trust your intuition, trust your gut here, and like nurture yourself too. Okay, we have the King of Swords, we have the 3 of Wands. There's 2 different, oh my god, that didn't come out for a reason. Page of Pentacles, please. I'm kind of getting the vibe where it's like someone's saying, calm down. You're like, don't tell me to calm down. Right? With this Queen of Cups, which is super loving, super sweet, super gentle and nurturing, to the King of Swords, like, what are you telling me to calm down for? Like, what is this? Okay, we have the 3 of Wands as well as this 8 of Cups reverse. So there's like, this is like a vibe of backtracking, or like slow down, or there's something you're returning to. 8 of Cups reverse and the 3 of Wands. There's like something in review. And remember, I kind of was feeling with that Magician reverse to the Page of Pentacles, I was like, is this like something you rejected or like turned down? Or 10 of Wands is at the bottom, Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups. I see something tying into a fulfillment. This is getting weird, this reading. I'm like, what is this about? I need more info. Can you tell me a little bit more about this Page of Pentacles? I see that there's like emotional support here. You do need to be protective over yourself, or like be careful, like watch out not to get taken advantage of, or like be selective of who gets to access your soft side, because maybe this is representing your your feminine versus masculine energies, right? Where it's like you have a lot of love to give, you got a lot of caring to give and to offer, but with the King of Swords, like be selective of who you give that to. I am getting this vibe that you do need to like watch your step for some reason. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles for Gemini. 3 of Swords reversed. So there's healing. Some of you went through some sort of heartbreak or tying into this ending. It was like pretty heavy or pretty emotional. Oh, look, in the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom. You're getting over some sort of heartbreak. Maybe you were ghosted. 4 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, some of you were ghosted, straight up ghosted. And you were just left confused, not understanding why. Like everything was like picture perfect, but for whatever reason it didn't work out. I think maybe you're realizing, oh look, Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups underneath that. Y'all have had a lot of 5s in your reading. Like 5s, man. Challenge, tense. But yeah, it's like there's like a loss here, but there's an opportunity you're seeing that gets a blessing in disguise. Or you know that this is going to take you to the right person. Like if you're dealing with like romance or whatever and someone ghosted you or someone just like left you out in the cold or disappeared. I see you getting over it. And oh, is that maybe what's happening here? Where it's like you've gotten over some sort of like heartbreak or disappointment, and is it coming back around and you're like turning it down or something? Like that could be for some of y'all. I don't know. This reading is getting long though. I'd hate to leave it here, but we don't really have time to look into anything else. This is a damn Gemini. I don't want to leave you hanging like this, but this has been lengthy. Do we have like advice? Do we have advice? Can I get like an animal card? Cosmic egg trying to come out. It's like this is okay. Cosmic egg and there's like a stack. Cosmic egg, spider, snake. So you're like leveling up, expanding, and like this is, I don't know, dude. This is So I don't want to like leave the reading the way it's like, but this is for someone, so it's like okay, I gotta upload this. I will upload this, but I'm just like I don't. When readings kind of just end like this, I don't know, it just leaves me with a weird feeling. But maybe that's just my own emotions getting involved. I need to stay disconnected. Is there any advice for Gemini? For whoever this reading is for, what advice you got for them? That's a stack, I'm not taking that. Do you have any advice? Okay, Vulture, let it go, babes. Let it freaking go, okay? Your advice, whoever this is for, something's like leaving, falling out. Something's like, you're pulling the plug on something. Something's over, and this spirit is saying, let it be done. Let it be gone. Let it fall. Let it leave your life. Don't hold on to this. Don't resist it. Try your best to just try your best to like release this. If you're on this wild goose chase, right? It's like maybe you're realizing that it's just not worth the chase. It's just not worth it. There's something better you've stumbled upon, or a better deal, or a better offer, a better person, or you're just recognizing like something's just not worthy of your time, or you know. And so your advice, as much as it might hurt for some of you depending on how this applies, your advice is really to like let this go, let this leave your life. If something, and because we're in this eclipse energy, right? If something is leaving your life or exiting your life or trying to fade out, or it's just let it go, just let it go. The more you can just kind of like release and not resist, just lean into it, whatever these changes are, the easier, the smoother it will be. The more you like remain tight and like rigid and like so tense, you know, the more uncomfortable and like the more resistance you might experience in this situation. So if you can just kind of like surrender to it, even though it might not be the most favorable, if you can like lean into it and just kind of like go with it, it'll be a lot easier, a lot smoother, and this will pass a lot quicker. So, geez, Gemini, whoever this is for, I'm sending you lots of love. I hope that this helped or gave you some sort of clarity or insight. sending you a lot of love your way. And if this isn't your reading, just send lots of healing, loving vibes to the other Geminis. You know, people are commenting, respond to their comment, give your love and support to them, send prayers, because whoever I'm picking up on, they're kind of going through it. So Gemini needs as much love and support as they can get. So I'm going to leave your reading here, Gemini. Hope this was helpful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you. And if this reading helped, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box. And yeah, okay. Take it easy, Gemini, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.